Okay, by the way, I'm not toxic. You know.
We got enough.
Bow, bow,
That's enough. I think that's all we
bow.
need. I think we
Bow,
good.
bow.
Never even got there. How many kids do you have, Veronica?
I have 6.
You have 6 kids?
Mm-hmm.
How old? You're 49?
Yeah, I'll be
How old are
40.
your
I'll be
how old are your
49.
how old are
I'm
your kids,
48.
Veronica?
I'll be 49 in November.
How many kids do you okay, you 6 kids.
I was single. I was like, before I met this guy in prison, I was single for years, years and years, celibate. I was doing me.
So, how many men do you have children by?
3.
Um, hold on. Okay, three men.
Mhm.
Have you ever been married?
Yeah, this last marriage. That was my first marriage.
Okay, first marriage.
Uh-huh.
Um, you've been married how many times?
Just once.
Oh, your last marriage. Okay.
Mhm.
And you are a photographer, Scorpio, mom to 6 by 3 men,
Mhm.
married once. And where you calling me from again?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, Michigan.
Hmm.
Veronica, what kind of man are you looking for?
A God-fearing man, a honest man, a sincere man, a hardworking man, somebody who doesn't have any baggage. When I mean baggage, I don't mean like kids or anything. I mean got issues and problems that they need to be dealt with. Now, if you have issues and problems, if you're getting help or seeing a counselor or something, we can work through that. And if it's not really crazy, but you have to have your head on your shoulders. You have to know what you want. I don't want to get into a relationship and, that person really doesn't know if they want to be in a relationship or not, or if they have some issues or anything. So I need to have somebody that has a stable mind. Um, yeah, and no cheaters and no narcissists, because that's what my ex was, a narcissist. He was a narcissist, and I know narcissist traits. I know.
Okay.
Now I know.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers, cheaters, um, somebody who doesn't, who says they're going to do something and they don't do it. Somebody who's lazy, somebody who don't want to work. I don't even attract people like that. To tell you the truth, I never ran across nobody like that. Um, but and God, if they don't have God in life or they don't really acknowledge God, whatever, that's the number one deal breaker right there.
Okay.
Because if you don't have God, then you don't have nothing.
Should the guy look a certain way?
I mean, knowing yes, what could be attracted to me may not be attracted to somebody else. So long as they're attracted, like I'm attracted to them, then I'm all good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, if I'm attracted to that person, then we're good. If I'm not attracted to that person, it's going to be hard to like that person. Just like if they're not attracted to me, it's going to be hard for them to like me. So,
Okay.
I mean, I don't really want a short dude no more because my ex was real short and I had a problem with that because I was taller than him. But I
Okay.
want somebody to be my height or taller.
Okay, Veronica, do the man gotta make a certain amount of money?
No,
You don't care.
nope,
Oh, okay. You don't.
mm-mm.
Okay,
No,
let's
long as he's trying and whatever. I mean, you got to be making some money. I mean, because I'm not going to support no man. Never have and never will. Mm-mm. Like my ex, he didn't have really nothing. He was working at a work release center. I was supporting him, but then we had goals. So I had my business to back up. He said he had his business. He was going to back up. We were going to make things happen, but it didn't turn out like that. So if I really wanted somebody rich, I would never have went to nobody.
let's do the Kendrick hand.
Ooh, okay, I'm in my nightgown, so I'm not looking my best. I don't even know how to put this phone down, but I'm working on my weight. That's my flaw. My weight in eating candy
Your
and
weight
stuff.
is your flaw?
Right now it is, yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I had twins 2 years ago, so my weight is up and down.
There's a lot going on with you,
Yeah,
Veronica.
it's a lot going on with me. Yeah, but yeah.
Need to leave that dope alone.
I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Kendra knows a crackhead when she see one. Now I'm surprised she didn't call it out. This lady is clearly on that shit. How do you have the audacity 6 kids by 3 different men, divorced 3 weeks ago from a man you married while he was in prison. How do you have the audacity to have a long laundry list of what the next man should have? Fellas, how do we fight mass delusion? By simply telling these women the truth. The delusional state that we see in these women today is partly your fault. So do your part by letting them know what's real. And what's real is she's finished. It's a wrap for her. She's probably gonna be single forever. She says she doesn't want a cheater. So she's looking for monogamy with 3 baby fathers. She says she's watching out for red flags. She's a walking, talking red flag. And I encourage men not to lose your mind and lose your resources by dealing with women that are out of touch from reality. Give me the most toxic thing you've ever done during a relationship or after.
I think bringing my friends home for sex.
Male or female?
Female.
Female? So you brought a female home. Was that like revenge?
No. Or it wasn't no revenge. It was just like toxic because, like, okay, we on the way. Like,
And he didn't know?
no.
He wasn't able to join?
Yeah.
I don't think that's toxic.
That's toxic as fuck because he cannot call her. Period.
I don't know. If that's toxic, give me what shit.
Sending my ex's mom our sex video.
Why would you do that?
Cause he
Damn.
was mad.
What was the aftermath?
Blocked for a couple weeks.
And then he was back on that ass.
Something like that. Nah, not really.
He was done with you?
Something like that. Yeah, basically.
To his mom, it's a wrap for you.
It's alright.
What about you, Sha?
I guess faking a pregnancy.
What was the goal to get that abortion money?
Sadly,
Sheesh.
I needed the funds, and he played with me. So you get what you get.
Did he ever find out that you was trying to finesse?
Still playing along to this day.
You a control freak.
I'm still the baby mama.
But you see how you grabbing my hand like that?
Okay, listen, I'm just joking.
You're not joking. You're not joking.
Okay, no, I'm for real. But listen, that get back a motherfucker. Okay, by the way, I'm not toxic, but karma's a bitch.
What type of man you like? Give me how he should look, how much money he should make. What do kid like?
I like a self-sufficient man. A man who doesn't need to get started by anyone. A boss. What he makes, at least like, I would say like decent amount of money would be like at least 10K a month.
Take care of mine?
Yeah, that's decent.
So $120,000 a year?
Yeah, that's decent.
Okay.
I mean, you could do a little something.
Okay. How does he have to look?
It's no preference in the look. I just like how you treat me. It don't matter how you look. Like, as long as you treat
Got
me
you.
good.
What's wrong with your friend? Watch
She laughing. Okay, I do like nicer looking niggas. I ain't gonna lie, but
facts. You can keep it a stack
no,
with me
I'm saying,
in
but
every
it
way.
doesn't matter. They're the ones that feel more confident to approach you. But I'm not opposed to dating a nigga that I just like for what for other reasons than what he looks like.
A D boy that makes $100,000.
A D-boy that make $100,000.
It's not a lot, but a 9-to-5 dude that makes $120,000 before taxes. Which one would you go with?
The D-boy, if he making 100, that's not enough. Like for that, he could probably. The D-boys, I know they make that in like a month, so that ain't nothing. So I'm gonna go with the one who works and he's stable.
After taxes, it'd probably be like more like
He's stable. He gonna
60,000.
get that for sure. This nigga who making 100K, he don't know what he doing.
Smart woman. Smart woman. What type of guys do you like? What type of money should he be making? How should he look? What type of man do you like? Talk that talk, keep it a stack.
Well, first of all, I like to be spoiled. I just bought myself this Jimmy Choo's perfume.
Ooh.
And if you can't spend no money on me or none of that, then don't even try to talk to me,
Ooh.
Thank you.
What about you?
He don't have to make a certain amount. He just gotta spoil me, basically, like treat me how I treat myself.
All right, we're gonna wrap that one up. I think we got enough.
Bow,
That's enough. I think that's all we need. I think we good. Last question. How has social media affected modern dating?
People have raised their standards above their means.